Hey everybody, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. Welcome to my October daily. I am using a Tim Holtz binder ring to make a clipboard album. I'm using the 31 paper pad by Pebbles and the crepe paper ephemera pack, and of course I can't think of the name. I just pulled some other things that I already had, and I am going to be cutting down the paper to cover my clipboard front and back. And this is just a piece of chipboard. It's from an old mini album pack that I had. And so I'm just going to cover that with the paper. And right, so the ephemera pack is After Dark, which is the newest Halloween collection by Crepe Paper. Of course, it came to me now. So this is going to be the back of my clipboard, and of course, I don't know, it didn't cut right, so I just have to trim it down a little bit. And then I chose for the side that you can see, it's a polka dot, so it's a black with a really light orange polka dot on it. And I just want to make sure that it sticks really well because it is kind of the backbone of the album. So get that down. I'm going to have to trim that up a little bit as well. And I didn't quite get it lined up, so I'm going to use some red line tape, and then I'm going to use a piece of glitter ribbon, which it's really pretty, but it comes off on my hands. I'm going to show you there in a minute. So I'm going to line up the binder rings, just making sure that it's where I want it, and I'm going to bring in my Creative Memories mat so I can just make sure that I have it lined up properly. So the grid helps me do that. And then I'm just going to use my Crop-A-Dile and punch the holes. And then I'm going to realize as I'm putting the fasteners in that I should not have covered the back of it until I did that. So I am going to recover that. I'm going to do that off camera. I fasten those down with a really strong adhesive, and then, like I said, I recovered an extra sheet there on the back to hide that. So I'm just using some packaging here to use some acetate for my cover. And so again, just making sure that I'm lining that up and punching the holes in it. And I'm going to actually do the cover at the end of the video, so I hope you'll stay tuned because I do really like how it came out. So I'm going to use this template here as a guide to punch holes in the miscellaneous cards and stuff that did not come either in the ephemera kit or the paper pad. So I'm getting these put in first, and you'll see here I have this greeting card that I really love, so I threw that in. I want to just, because it's supposed to be daily, I want to write the month there on that month sheet. And then I'm going to put in some ephemera, and I like that one with the black kitty because it says October and then the calendar is behind it. And then now I'm going to cut the papers from the paper pad, and I'm only going to cut a couple here on camera. I did most of them off camera so that you guys didn't get bored. So I do round the corners on these, and I don't know, I just like them rounded. So I'm going to get those all laid out, and then what I'm going to do here now is, because I don't want like 31 separate pieces of paper, I'm going to be doing back and front. So I'm just showing you here that I'm going to be matting the paper on the front and the back. So now I'm going to kind of figure, I thought that I wanted that to be my cover page because it had the 31 days there. So I'm just going to start putting the papers in. I actually end up, that floral paper actually ends up as my cover, behind my cover. So I wanted to back that calendar because I didn't want two calendars, so I used some spider paper. And I'm just flipping through, trying to figure out where I want everything. Of course, it changed, you know, after I played around with it off camera as well. I want to make sure that that acetate, the photo overlay, you can see that, so I put orange behind it. And then I'm putting some of the more Halloween stuff to the back of the book because I'm going to be doing more of like a fall themed plus Halloween October daily, and I think I'm going to be doing a lot of journaling because I know I won't take a picture every day. So I will do, I think I do a flip through of that album. I can't remember, but I will do one if I don't. So now I'm just going to work on the acetate cover page. I want to use this October Project Life card, and then I love the little rosette from the ephemera pack. Now I cut a piece of paper to go on the back side of that so you can't see any of the adhesive, and I did use, I'll use tape runner and I use glossy accents because I find glossy accents sticks best to the acetate. So now you can't tell that I glued that down, so I'm going to have the October and the 31 for 31 days in October, and then I put 2015 in thickers, and I'm going to get those lined up, figure out where I want them. I'm going to pop up this rosette here because it is just flat, it just came in the ephemera piece. And I use the glossy accents because it is on the cover. I want to make sure it doesn't move. So I'm just making sure I like that, and I do, and I'm going to use glossy accents on the thickers as well. And so I'm just going to get those adhered down, and then I'm going to adhere that rosette with glossy accents as well. And then there is another rosette in the package as well, so I'm going to put that on the back side so that you can't see it from the back side. I don't know, I find it just finishes it. So it has, that one there has a raven on it, so I want to make sure that it's facing, so when you flip the page up that it's facing you when you're looking at it, and it took me a little bit to get it lined up. But I did, so that's kind of what it's looking like now. And then I decide that I want to put a ribbon on the top, and I'm pretty sure that I got this ribbon in, Serena B and I did a really big Halloween swap, I think 2 years ago. I really like this ribbon. I didn't want the cover to be too Halloween because, like I said, this is like a fall plus Halloween October daily for me, so I wanted to keep it kind of just pretty. So I adhere that down really well, and I'm just putting, oh, there's ribbon. I'm just putting some glossy accents underneath that bow so it doesn't move around, and I secure it really well. So here I'm just going to put this black cat because that's not really Halloween for me because I have a black cat. So I put that down right there, and I love it. I have some still pictures here at the end. So thanks everybody for watching. Have a great day. See you soon. Bye.